Hello everybody, my name is Jamal W. Child. I am a medically retired Army veteran at 100%. TV show is to educate the veterans, the general public, and family members on how to navigate the Veterans Benefits Administration and Health Administration of Veterans Affairs. I'm presenting to the general public and the world.
I think we talked about, having that pressure. I had that pressure on me, and I was ready to throw in that towel, big homie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was ready to throw in that towel because nothing just wasn't falling into place for me at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm still am currently going through, litigation and everything with my daughter's mother and fighting the VA and trying to work and trying to survive and trying to pay bills and trying to goddamn make sure that I was straight. That was a big time struggle.
Can I tell you a story?
I'm listening.
My father had a business, my mother had a business. They had a furniture store and a used appliance store, washing machines and stuff like that, and stoves. So my first job, not working with my father, because we had to go to work. You couldn't talk back. It's like 4 boys, y'all getting on this truck, you're gonna clean out these alleys, you're gonna move this furniture, you're gonna do this, then the third, and you used to pay us right after the job was over. This when we were teenagers. You 12 years old trying to help your father. So I'm used to being around business and money. I've seen money all my life. So we had to roll up the quarters, the pennies, and all that stuff like that, and we would go to the bank with him and deposit in the bank. When I was in the 9th grade, I had $3,000 at my disposal. That was in 1978. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, let me go back to this. We all had shoe boxes up on our beds with money in it, because Fred said, that's what he said, I don't want you asking nobody for nothing. So we were taught how to take care of ourselves and adapt and overcome. That's my thought process. So when you said you were gonna throw the towel in, I'm going back to this. In my mind, that first job, I worked in Russell's Steakhouse in 1978. He said, you learned every job in this restaurant. My first job was bussing tables. I went from bussing tables and washing dishes to assistant cook. I want the best. We're not throwing no towels in. A defeated attitude gets you nowhere.
It don't.
I'm being honest with you. You got the wrong dude. I'm like Jordan, I'm gonna win. It took Michael Jordan 9 years to get his first ring. I watched all them series. Actually, when they was really playing basketball, I don't know what they're doing right now. They're bull crapping right now. So I heard it in your voice. So between these two desks, I said, let me look up these regulations, standard operation procedures, and let's apply this to your in particular situation. Guess what? When you fax that paperwork in the system, send it to Wisconsin. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They make a profile for it. I know that. Then they hit it with lasers, all this AI stuff, and it comes to a computation. You understand what I'm saying? This is in a stratosphere. You're not up there yet, are you? I know if you put this combination of stuff in the system, that's the results. I am results and purpose driven. I can't give you all the pieces of the puzzle one time because I couldn't put them together myself, but I knew I knew that some results was gonna come from that. So it's a combination of things that got you where you needed to be, because you had to have the symptoms, diagnosis, treatment, and medication to be service connected. You got people going in the VA, I've been in the VA 15 years. You never talked about your injuries in the military. Your primary care doctor you ain't got nothing in that whole file for 15 years, but take it and throw it in the trash. The VA only pays for pain, suffering, and trauma, not comfortability. You can't go to a VA doctor and say, this happened to me in the military. You minimize your conversation, you're gonna get a minimum rating. Chronic, aggravating trauma and pain. They don't pay for nothing else. Why you think they got people getting them pills like they do on a consistent basis? Truckloads of pills every day in every VA. Did you know that?
I mean, I can only imagine.
You only can imagine?
I can only imagine. I'm pretty sure I know that's the thing.
What was your job in the military?
I was an aviation ordnance man.
That's very dangerous. isn't it?
Very, yeah.
Do you want to do that again? You want to
No.
go back and do it? You want to go back in there and handle bombs all day long?
No, sir.
Did you ever drop any bombs on the floor? Did you ever lose any bombs?
Accidentally, yes. Actually, yes.
I'm not making this stuff up. Talk to me.
Yes. It's scary shit. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
How many years did you do that for?
Roughly 12.
You want to go back and do it again?
Nah. I mean,
Why would you pick that job?
I was 18. I mean, I ain't think nothing of it.
So you was 18 to what? Got out when you was what?
32. 32, 33.
And what rank you when you came
I
up?
was an aviation ordnanceman first class, E6.
And you were responsible for millions of dollars worth of equipment.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah,
So how stressful was that?
Very.
I'm not making this up. You tell me.
Then I had to, I had to train and look after junior troops. I had to direct them.
So you was accountable for the troops and the equipment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit.
And the numbers.
And all that. Numbers, the equipment, personnel. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you was, you know what I'm saying?
What? I was what?
You was E7, E8?
No, I came out of E4
E4?
in the Army.
Sheesh.
What are you talking about? We did everything.
Damn.
What's the first job in the United States Army?
Soldier?
Train you how to kill. If you're not perfected at that, you're going home. You have to be proficient in weapons in the United States Army Marine Corps. Or if you're not proficient with weapons, you're out of here. You got to hit them targets. You know how much pressure that is? In the cold, in the rain, in the heat, in the snow. So Fred Childs and Murray Childs trained me real good. So when I went in the Army, it was funny. I'm used to that. Does it make any sense?
Perfect.
Like, boo, you the big boogeyman because some drill instructor screaming. Are you serious?
When I went to boot camp, I know boot camp was a mind guy.
It was a culture shock, but I'm used to that. I'm used to being in intense environments because I have parents that are workaholics. I was raised a Muslim. We were raised to be self-sufficient and think outside the box. Like we're different human beings. You know, it's like, you gotta eat. So what do you gotta do to eat? You gotta water the plant, plant the plant, water the plant, and harvest the plant. That's the thought process.
You can make it.
Say what?
So you can make it.
Of course. You don't know? You think when you had that phone call to me that I wasn't putting it together when you was talking?
I believed it.
You don't believe that. You got to tell me the truth. Talk to me.
At the time, what was, everything that was going on, I didn't believe it was going to fall through for me. I believe you knew what you were doing, but I don't know. It was just, I felt like the universe didn't want to give me that blessing. That's just how I felt. I just couldn't.
Do you know how big the universe is?
From what I can observe, it's pretty big, and that's just from what I can observe.
You were in the stratosphere. Let me bring you back down to earth. Put that in the system and see what they do with it. It's wordplay. It's all about wordplay in presentation. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could take that and build your life. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the whole family unit. I ain't just thinking about no paycheck, because the paycheck, what is that? I'm thinking about the whole family unit, not one thing. So that's that God body stuff, whereas though, you understand what I'm saying? So okay, he got to do this, that, and the third, and we got to take care of baby girl. I'm not playing with that.
Hey.
I got 4 daughters.
The biggest relief.
You had one. I've seen the pictures. I've seen the videos. I've seen all that. I'm saying, make it happen. He gonna take care of baby girl. When she go to the store, I want you paying for that. No, we ain't putting it on the shelf. We ain't waiting next week. Ain't no lay, baby. We gonna get that.
Get it. Yeah. And
how that make you feel?
Like,
talk to me.
Blessed to not relieved. Blessed and relieved.
You know, a woman called me up Christmas time and said, Mr. Childs, she's in the mall with her 3 kids crying. She says it's the first time in 10 years that I can do a Christmas and I ain't to worry about what things cost. I said, praise the Lord. You know how powerful that is? And the baby father ain't on deck doing nothing. You got to raise these kids by yourself. That's real in the field. That's why I keep on saying real in the field. This TV show is to educate the veterans, the general public, and family members on how to navigate the Veterans Benefits Administration and Health Administration of Veterans Affairs.